Good morning students. Welcome to the third session on trigonometry. In this session, we are going to learn how to find the values of trigonometric ratios of different angles, and we are going to solve practice set 8.2. Okay, so let's first revise few things. I told you trigonometry is based on the right angle triangles. Only we are going to consider right angle triangles. Yes, in that one angle will be of 90 degree and other two are acute angles. So any of the acute angle you can consider, and corresponding opposite sides and adjacent side you have to consider to find the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so here I have considered this angle A as a theta. So depending on that you have to write the trigonometric ratios. So I told you how many trigonometric ratios are there? Yes, there are 6 trigonometric ratios. Out of 6 we are going to learn only 3 ratios in 9th standard. Remaining 3 you are going to learn in 10th standard. Okay, so be thorough with these 3 so that in the next year you can learn the other 3. Okay, so first ratio we are going to see is sine ratio. It is also known as sine theta, and its formula is opposite side of theta upon hypotenuse. Then we have learned cosine ratio. It is called as cos theta, and its formula is adjacent side of theta upon hypotenuse. And last one is tangent ratio, that is tan theta is equal to opposite side of theta upon adjacent side of theta. So these are the 3 important ratios and their formula you have to remember. After that we have learned how these trigonometric ratios are interrelated to each other. That means how this sine theta and cos theta are related to each other. So here if you find sine 90 minus theta, then you will get cos theta. If you find cos 90 minus theta, you will get sine theta. Okay. Similarly, sine theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Okay. Then tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1. And we know that here theta is equal to acute angle. Okay. So these are the 4 important formulae you have to remember. Now let's learn the table of values of trigonometric ratios of angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now I told you acute angle you have to consider. Now acute angle can have measure 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So depending on the angles given here, what is the value of sine theta, cos theta and tan theta, that we are going to learn in this table. Okay, so here on the left hand side we are going to consider the trigonometric ratios, that is sine theta, cos theta and tan theta, and on the right hand side we are going to write all the angles here. So here first I have considered 0 degree, then 30 degree, then 45 degree, 60 degree and then 90 degree. Now there are different acute angles also, but these are the standard values we are going to consider. Okay. Now what is the value of sine theta when the angle is 0 degree? It is 0. Then what is the value of sine theta when the angle is 30 degree? It is half. Okay. Similarly, if angle is 45 degree, sine theta will be 1 upon root 2. If the angle is 60 degree, then sine theta will be root 3 upon 2. And if the angle is 90 degree, then sine theta will be 1. Okay, similarly here cos theta values are given and tan theta values are given. Okay, now you must be thinking that how to remember all these values. Okay, so there are many tricks available on YouTube. You can search on YouTube, you will get many different tricks to remember all these values. One trick I am going to show you here. So let's pay attention here first. So here first I have drawn the table here, written all the trigonometric ratios and all the standard angles. Okay. Now first we are going to find the values of sine theta. So what you'll do, you will first write the numbers from 0 to 4 in each of the column of angles. So here in 0 degree column I have written 0, 30 degree column I have written 1, 45 degree column I have written 2, 60 degree column 3 and 90 degree column I have written 4. Then you have to divide all these numbers by 4. Okay. So here you will get 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. Then you have to find the square root of all these fractions. Okay. So what you will get here? Square root of 0 upon 4 is anything divided by anything. If you are having 0 in the numerator, you will get answer as 0. Okay. So here sin theta 0 value is 0. Then 1 upon 4. If you find the square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 4 is 2. So you will get here 1 upon 2. That means sin 30 degree value is half. Now 2 upon 4. You can divide here. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So that means here you will get 1 upon 2. Square root of 1 upon 2 and square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 2 is 1 upon square root 2. Okay. So that means here 1 upon root 2 is the sin 45 degree value. Now square root of 3 is root 3 and square root of 4 is 2. So you will get here root 3 upon 2. Similarly, here you can divide 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4. That means you will get here square root of 1 and square root of 1 is how much? Yes, it is 1. So these are the values for the sin theta. Now how to write values for the cos theta? Now you have to inverse the values. That means from the right hand side you will start writing the values. That will be your cos theta. So similarly your sin 90 is how much? 1. So your cos 0 will be 1. Then what is sin 60? Root 3 upon 2. So here you will write root 3 upon 2. Then 1 upon root 2. So cos 45 will be also 1 upon root 2. Then cos sin 30 is half. So that will be your answer for cos 60. And cos 90 will be 0. Okay. So in the reverse way you have to start writing the values for cos theta. Okay. Now what is tan theta? Just now we have seen the formula sin theta upon cos theta. That means if you divide these values you will get the value for tan theta. So 0 upon 1, what you will get? Yes, you will get 0. So your tan 0 is 0. Then 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2. So what you will do here? This 2 will get cancelled. So what is remaining here? 1 upon root 3. Similarly, if you divide this root 2 will get cancelled. What is remaining here now? 1. So sin 45 is 1. Then for cos tan 60, this 2 and this 2 you will get cancelled and you will get here root 3. For tan 90, what you are getting here ratio? 1 upon 0 ratio. Okay. And if you have 0 in the denominator, that ratio's value you cannot find out. So that means here you have to write not defined or cannot be determined. Okay. So these are the values for trigonometric ratios of different angles. And this table you have to by heart. Okay. So this way if you remember, you can easily find the values of all the ratios. Okay. Let's solve practice set 8.2. So first sum, in the following table a ratios is given in each column. Find the remaining two ratios in that column and complete the table. Now here trigonometric ratios are shown: sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. And any one ratio will be given to you and you have to find the other two ratios. So in the first column cos theta ratio is given and you have to find sin theta and tan theta. Similarly in the second column sin theta ratio is given and you have to find cos theta and tan theta. Likewise, any one of the ratio will be given to you and you have to find the other trigonometric ratios. Okay. Now in your textbook there are 9 columns given to you. Out of 9 columns, column number 4, 7, 8 and 9 is omitted from your syllabus. So remaining columns I have written here. Okay. So let's start solving the first one. In the first one, cos theta ratio is given to us and you have to find sin theta and tan theta. So in this triangle ABC, angle B is of 90 degree and angle C is the theta. Then what is the cos theta ratio? It is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. That means BC upon AC. So your BC upon AC ratio is 35 upon 37. Now it is a ratio. That means if you have to assume that let BC is equal to 35K and AC is equal to 37K. Now what is the meaning of this? This means that if you consider ratio 1 upon 2, then it can be 2 upon 4 or it can be 3 upon 6. Any value it can be. So here also 35 upon 37 is the ratio. So you have to multiply this ratio by a constant value, that is K. Okay. Now in triangle ABC, angle B is of 90 degree. So you can apply here Pythagoras theorem. So AC value is 37K. So 37K square is equal to AB square plus BC is 35K. So 35K square. Therefore AB square is equal to, shift this 35K to the left hand side, you will get 37K square minus 35K square. 37 square is 1369 K square minus 35K square is 1225 K square. If you do this calculation, you will get 144 K square. Now the square root of 144 K square is 12K. Okay. So your AB is 12K. Okay. Why we have find out here length of AB or the value of AB? Because for sin theta we need opposite side upon hypotenuse. So there we need the value of opposite side. Okay. So now we can find the value for sin theta. Sin theta is AB upon AC, that is opposite side upon hypotenuse, that is equal to 12K upon 37K. Now this K will get cancelled. So you will get here 12 upon 37. So the value for sin theta ratio is 12 upon 37. Similarly, tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. So AB upon BC, that is 12K upon 35K, that is equal to 12 upon 35. Okay. So now let's see the next one, second one. In second sum, sin theta ratio is given to us. So again you have to draw a right angle triangle. In triangle ABC, angle B is of 90 degree, angle C is theta. Then sin theta will be opposite side upon hypotenuse. So opposite side of theta is side AB. So you will get your ratio as AB upon AC. AB upon AC value is 11 upon 61. Now you have to assume that AB is 11K and AC is 61K. Now I told you here K is the common multiple for both the numbers. Okay. In triangle ABC, again angle B is 90 degrees. So you can apply here Pythagoras theorem. So you will get hypotenuse square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So we will get here 61K square is equal to 11K square plus BC square. Now shift this 11K square to the other side, you will get BC square is equal to 61K square minus 11K square. 61 square is 3721 K square minus 121 K square. So after calculating this, you will get BC as 60K. Now how to find cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So adjacent side is BC upon AC. So that is equal to 60k upon 61k, that is equal to 60 upon 61. Similarly, tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. That means AB upon BC, that is equal to 11k upon 60k. K will get cancelled. So you will get value as 11 upon 60. Hence we have solved this sum. Okay. Now let's see the assignment question. Here I have given you 3 columns. You have cos theta ratio and you have to find sin theta and tan theta ratio. In second and third column you have tan theta ratio and you have to find sin and cos ratios. Okay. So with this I will end this session here. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet in the next video.